and begin when you're ready.
All right. So, let's see. In my freshman year, in October of my freshman year, I was 14 years old, and I had a friend named Aiden. You should probably scratch his name out now that I think about it. Thank you. So me and my friend Aiden, we had this other guy that we used to hang around. His name was Finn. I had a friend who actually was I did stuff like, stuff that I saw in movies with him. So I was like, oh, this is a good friend. He was a terrible friend. But
Okay.
Here at Arby's, we believe Black Lives Matter. So for this Black History Month, we pledge to not pay any of our white employees and allow African American customers to just start whipping them whenever they want, like that one scene from Django Unchained. Arby's, we have the reparations.
yeah, he was a bad friend. One day, we were in the woods doing our little trek or whatever. We found this little tunnel. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. We found one of those, basically. I'm looking at it, and then I look at him, and then he looks at me, and then we both turn around, and we look at Finn, and Finn's like... So we all agreed to go into the tunnel on the last day of school, basically. We figured it out.
All right, that just seemed like a natural cut point. So we'll cycle in
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. And BK, have it your way.
That was a good clap.
settle.
Action.
So we get to this huge cinder block thing, a tiny little building, basically. So we climb on top of it very, very slowly. That took like 10 minutes. It shouldn't have taken 10 minutes. We got to the top, and we're looking at it, we're like, crowbar. So we put it under the little sewer grate thing. I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, slight work. And then I put the crowbar under, and I'm like, nope, I need help. So we're moving it. We barely got it off of the little circle. So we kind of had to shimmy in between this sewer grate. One person took the ladder. The other person took the ladder. It was dark. I didn't bring a flashlight, so I did not take the ladder. I took the floor. So we're sort of like, okay, weird area. It's dark in here. Let's start moving. Flashlights come on. We're walking in the tunnel. And so we're looking around. I turn around, and I look at Finn. Finn is sweating. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And I'm like, but have a dentist appointment. You should leave. And he goes, 15, who cares? Takes out his phone, and he looks at me, and then he looks at Aiden. And he's like, guys, I have a dentist appointment. And we're like, soon. And so we all agreed to go into the tunnel on the last day of school, basically. We figured it out. He's crawling the opposite direction of us, just slowly and sadly. And so we're just kind of watching him crawl away, and we're like, yeah, all right. Well, gotta keep pushing. So we...
Okay.
Yo, these are the bomb.
And they're air popped, not fried.
Popcorners. You're an artist.
Actually, Jesse, it's just basic ingredients. No, we don't eat our own supply.
Mr. White.
Jesse.
Everyone's gonna want to taste. And I know just the guy to talk to. What are these? We call them popcorners.
Say their name.
Popcorners. Take! Yeah! How much of this stuff do you have?
We've got 6 signature flavors, Joe.
7! You make 7!
7.
7 works.
Yeah.
Popcorners. Break into something good.
We're gonna eat a lot of snacks together.
So Finn is gone. So it's just me and Aiden. We're pushing through this tunnel, right? Halfway through the tunnel, there's this little like point where you can like stand up basically, and there's a little bit of sunlight. So I stand up. I hear like a little squeak, I was like, did you hear that? I'm like squatting back down, and then I hear a squeak again, and I stand up, and I look, and I'm still looking down. And I look up, and I'm like, there's nothing here. And then I look forward, and there's these little wooden panels. I'm surrounded in wooden panels, and there's like rows of them. And in between each row is just another family of rats, just filled, just swarming around me. And I was just like, And so I get back down, and I'm like, this would be pretty funny if I didn't tell him. I didn't know that my friend had a phobia of rats. So I'm walking forward, still in the tunnel, and I hear a giant scream. And so I hear the fastest crawling I've ever heard. And then we hear, who's there?
Cut.
King Coco's Crunchos. The legend is true.
Give me that crunch.
Nice try.
But only kids can have coconut crunchos.
That chocolatey coconut crunch in every bite. Oh, I can almost taste it. Oh, I gotta have them crunchos.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting, sir. Stop resisting. Stay down.
What happened?
He's going to jail. That's what happened.
Is it some bullshit?
You all right?
He's fine. He just doesn't want to go to jail.
You sitting on my back, man?
Sir, be quiet.
Yo, you sitting on his back?
He was trying to steal your cereal, right?
I mean, it's this cereal. He can have it.
Man, I'm just hungry, man. They don't let wolves in stores, man.
Step back, guys. I'm going to lift the offender up. We are now going to our feet, sir. Let's go, sir. Let's go.
Nigga, I could be eating these kids, but I'm out here eating cereal.
Hey, it's cool. We just give him the cereal.
No, only kids can have coconut crunchos. You know that.
That's a whack law.
This fool know he eat coconut crunchos, and you ain't no kid.
Let me do my job. I said back up, sir.
Coconut Crunchos is a part of this balanced breakfast.
Hey, who's down there? I look at him and I'm like, dude, did you hear that? He's like, I heard it. It might be my dad. Why would it be your dad? I don't know. Just, let's go. So we're just crawling in this little tunnel, and then we finally get out, right? And we didn't look back. We just ran all the way back to his house. And so we're in his house. He's like, dude, we didn't put the sewer grate back on. And I'm like, crap. And we're going back into the area we just went, right? And there are police cars everywhere. And we're just like, what happened? And so we're walking around the site of the crime, basically. And the police officer stops us. He goes, hey, come over here. All of a sudden, he goes, yeah, this is him. And then, like, every police officer just, like, swarmed us. And we hear, get down, get down, get down. And so we're just, like, on the ground. And we're like, okay. And I'm black, so I put my hands up automatically. And I'm like, And they're like, you can put your hands down. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But for my safety, no. I'm keeping my hands up. They're like, okay, cool. And so I'm just like, okay. And then I, like, zoned out. And when I zoned back in, I look to my right. And I see my friend getting just slammed on the ground because he had a knife in his pocket. And I was like, crap. At the end of the day, everything was fine. Okay? We just had to, they punished us by making us do 100 push-ups, and then we just had to slide the sewer grate back on. That was it. We went home untouched. I cried myself to sleep that night.